Greetings, comrades. We hope you are okay wherever you are. We said we are discussing documentation. Let's get straight to the discussion because we know that you are watching Champions League. I see AC Milan is playing. Later on, Arsenal will be playing. So I know that it's a football evening to most people. So let's get these questions. Let's get into these questions and respond. If you still have questions, you are free to write in the comment section. We'll try to read your question. If we don't read your question now, we will read your question later. Comrade Mbongeni Ntuli and others are complaining about they want to say it's a short time. A short time to apply to move to other visas. People are applying for waivers, and the deadline is the 31st of December 2024. Comrade Mbongeni Ntuli says we should be asking the Department of Home Affairs to extend the waiver application. We did request that. We have not yet received a response. Once they, we hope they are going to make an announcement. Whether the announcement is going to be positive or negative, we don't know. But we expect that they should be making an announcement to that effect, because they also monitor the application process, how this application process is progressing. So we hope they win. Comrade, thanks so much for all of you who have joined. I see my comrade in Durban, Comrade Praise Hamas Ripi, and all of you for joining. Thank you so much. Comrade Francis M. Mate says, I'm going home December for Christmas with my 4-year-old son. Comrade Francis is on Zimbabwean passport. The 4-year-old son is on SA passport. What documents should I carry? The mother is South African and not going with. I think you need an affidavit from the mother. You need an affidavit from the mother. You need the birth certificate of the child, and of course proof that you are the father of the child. And I think an affidavit from the mother that is going to assist you, Comrade Francis Mate. Comrade Inkele Begiswayo says, booking appointment dates is a challenge. When are they opening slots? And why is Johannesburg not there for general work visa application? I have not checked general work visa application in Johannesburg. I hope you are referring to Rivonia. Keep on checking, but as I always say, that you need to check. Keep on checking for the bookings. You will get your appointment. Someone told me that they have an appointment for 8 January 2025. Remember that we said do an online application now before 31st December 2024. So you might get a slot for January, like the person that I was speaking to earlier on, for January 2025. That is not a problem. So the important thing is that by the 31st of December, you have submitted your application. That is key. Then even if you get the slot for March next year, it is not a problem. You then submit your waiver in February 2025. Once it is processed, you then apply for the general work visa or for any other visa that you want to apply for. So that should not be a problem. Comrade Nkele Begiswayo. Comrade Nkele Begiswayo continues, says, North Pretoria offices in Brooklyn. What's the difference between Preforms, Pretoria, Cherryland? Because they're all in. Look, I don't know. These questions you should be asking VFS. I don't know. I really don't know. What I know is that VFS have offices to accommodate those people, the people that want to apply. So if you have applied, you have been given a slot, you simply go and submit, and you only visit the VFS office when you go and collect your outcome. So it's not like you are going to VFS offices to an extent that you now want to compare the different offices, unless of course you are you are now an agent applying for many people. But if you are just applying for yourself, I don't think there should be a problem. Comrade Godwill Busani Dabantu Ndwana says, address the issue of corruption at VFS offices. People stand in the long queues the whole day. Kuqhamuke abantu babangenele lize litshona ilanga bengasizwanga. Umbuzo wami uthi, what is the use of appointment dates? We once had a meeting with the VFS officials in Rivonia about this question. And they said their staff members are those that work inside the VFS offices. They acknowledge that there are people that loiter around and they have no control over those people. I see my comrade Sanka Kelling from India is here. Comrade Sanka Kelling, we hope when we discuss politics, you will also join us so that we know what is happening in India and a preview on what is happening in Zimbabwe. Thank you for joining. But Comrade Ndwana, what the management at VF said is that yes, they know that there are people that are loitering around their premises, but they have no control over those people. And they are saying they will be monitoring them. This is what they had promised earlier on. But there's nothing much they can do. But they deal with their clients who should go through VFS offices on the appointed days. But if people come without appointments and there are people that are collecting people's money outside, conniving with other people, they have no much control, but they monitor that their staff do the correct thing, because they said their staff should deal with people that are having appointments on that particular day, whether it's a VIP lodge, I can't remember the name they call it, which you pay 500, or the appointed day. So we will try again to raise these issues with them, because we know that it's quite chaotic, particularly outside Rivonia offices. Then Comrade Mkondisi Mkwebu says, how to fix Section 50 stamped passport. I'm not sure what Section 50 is, but if assuming you have been declared undesirable, you need to apply for the lifting of the for the lifting of the ban at the South African embassy in Harare. But first, you need to understand why. Why did they stamp your passport with that Section 50? There must be a reason. So if you know the reason, you need to approach them, because I know that someone will have overstayed maybe by some few hours. Maybe you are on a bus, you are traveling on your last day, then the bus has an accident, you get there, it's already the following day, then you are told you overstayed, then you are declared undesirable. Some people were at some point deported. Some people are declared undesirable because you did the time in South African prisons. In that case, normally they do not entertain such applications if we were imprisoned in South Africa. But you need to do the application at the Zimbabwean embassy in Harare. I mean at the South African embassy in Harare. Comrade Nyasha Messi Chikosha, we have always said that in the due date for application is 31st of December 2024. Same answer to Comrade Mandle Nkosi Hoko, to Comrade Ngabamzila. You all got the answer. Make sure that by the 31st of December 2024, you have submitted your application. Comrade Fungai Katsime says, can't get the date to book an appointment to submit my waiver. I've already answered this question, that some dates are available already in January. Someone was saying to me 8 January. That's the date that is available to them. So you can take up that date. Keep on checking the system. Comrade Sangelo Mlala says, how much do to sponsored visa. Hey, singiskiwa. Okay, it's right. So na, antingesetho se-Facebook. I think it is Comrade Sangelo Mlaba is asking the price of a spousal visa. I did not check it. Just in doing the application, the system will give you the correct amount which you need to pay at the bank, or you can do an EFT payment. Comrade Patrenola Manguba Donga says, ngingakwazi ukuya collector i-waiver outcome e-VFS, angisayazi email address engayenza ngayo. Yebo ungahamba uye e-VFS ucele bakuncedise, ubatshele ukuthi i-email address yakho awuyazi, umbe vele wawungelayo email address wasoyivulelwa ngelanga lokuthi ufake isikhalazo sakho se-waiver. So ngagijima e-VFS uyecela ukuthi bakuncedise, baza kuncedisa. So abanengi abale problem yona leyo sicela lihambe e-VFS bazolincedisa. Comrade Mxo Moyo says it's difficult for the printout of the waiver outcome. Shall I go to the VFS to collect, or I will be turned away like others? No, just go, and if you can't print your outcome, because the minister, Comrade Mxo, said they are sending your outcome through your email PDF. And we said if you are failing to open, because I've heard many people saying they are failing to open when they put their date of birth, they can't open. We said to just email info@VFS, you'll be assisted. They will send you a PDF, then you can then print that one out. It's not a problem. Comrade Nozi Ponlovu, she had asked about, she had said, my daughter lost her South African documents including clinic card. So is it possible to apply birth for her? Yes, it is possible. You should go to Home Affairs and apply. Said I tried to get another clinic card, but it's been 2 years to no avail. I think you should, I did ask you to clarify. You said your daughter is about 10 years. So they will assist you at the Department of Home Affairs, and the clinic should be able to assist you. Comrade Pickett Moyo, we have answered your question. So thank you so much for joining us. I think we have dealt with the question that you wanted us to respond to, but just to re-emphasize that unless there's an announcement by the minister or the Department of Home Affairs, the closing date for application, if you are a holder of a Zimbabwe exemption permit, is 31st December 2024. 29 November is 29 November 2025 for that extension, because people are confusing 29 and the 31. So for this year, we are already 26 to tonight is 26. Then by 31st December, you should have submitted. Even if you get a date next year in 2025, is not a problem. Siyabonga ukuthi libe lathi ngalesi sikhathi. Thina be Liverpool siyabe swina sichaya Real Madrid. Kusasa ntambama mbonile umngane wami uDumsani Muleya we-Real Madrid etasoze sibachaya, kodwa sobachaya. Sifisela inhlanhla abe Arsenal lamanye amateam adlalayo. Siyakwazi ukuthi Manchester kayidlali ibhola eliphezulu ikingekho Champions League. Otherwise, good night, siyabonga.